Today, I am exploring a trail system located in Kennewick, Washington. The privately owned property boasts the name State Patrol Trails due to its proximity to the Kennewick, Washington State Patrol office. I'm excited to ride these trails and can't believe it's taken me this long. Trail Fork shows 41 trails and 35 miles of potential riding. The trails are rated for different skill levels to include blue, green, and a couple black trails with jumps and wooden drops. The State Patrol Trails are located in southeastern Washington in the Tri-Cities area of Kennewick. Parking is located adjacent to State Route 395 at the intersection of Bofford Canyon Road and Ridgeline Drive. There are a few areas to park on pavement and plenty of wide open dirt parking. There are also some smaller parking areas that access the top of the park on Bofford Canyon Road. Let's go check it out. All right, so trail, the dirt's actually pretty nice. Not a whole lot of rocks. Feels pretty good today. And there's the State Patrol office right there in the distance. I do have to be leery apparently in this area for rattlesnakes, which is not something I'm very excited about. However, generally speaking, this time of year they hibernate. So hopefully we will not experience or see any. So a little bit of industrial buildings there, and State Patrol office is located on the other side of those buildings. Hence the name State Patrol. All right, paying close attention to the trail map here, making sure I'm staying on the designated trails. It's really just a vast area, a lot of sagebrush. I'm told that a few years ago this area had caught on fire, burned up, grass fire. It doesn't take long for the grass and the sagebrush to return. It's a resilient plant, so yeah. But got to see the windmills there in the distance, and 395, the freeway system. And it looks like it merges probably with 182 there off to my right. It's always nice to have some familiar topography so that if you get lost out here, you kind of know your general direction, your general location. Find your way back. All right, Main Street, very cool. Found a drop that just looks too tempting. Got some rock here. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. So I'm traveling. This trail's called Main Street. Looking at the map, it looks like the trails all feed to the elevation here. We're heading uphill. And then there's a bunch of there's technical trails, flow trails, and even some jump lines somewhere on this trail system. So anxious to just kind of check it all out. Lots of windy little trails, a lot of fun. You can tell these trails have been maintained pretty well. I'm guessing volunteers. come out here and fill in the potholes and build the jumps, and very cool. These are multi-directional trails. Have to be leery of other bikers. Okay, you can kind of see where we're at now. We're at the top of the trail system. A couple other bikers going by over there behind me, and see the freeway off to the left. And you see Kennewick in Tri-Cities there. Pasco would be off to the right. Richland would be off to the left. And yeah, kind of a cool view. Let's get riding. Oh yeah, this is nice and flowy. Whoop, a little wide. Definitely trying to improve on my cornering. There's a bunch of great videos online that different tips and advice, and it's definitely worthwhile to go check those out. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, I gotta share the trail. Pretty tight fit here, so I got a little jump line right there, looks like. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, nice and flowy here. Yeah. Whew. Badass. Oh, I better make sure I'm not getting off the map here. There's actually quite a few jumps out here. Making they really focus on skill levels for everybody, which is nice. They do. I looked at some of their jump lines, and they've got some really intense jump lines for you more advanced and younger people. Yeah, it's nice and flowy, fun. Trails are deep. Whew. Boy, you can get away from me fast.
Oh man. Really just kind of goes back and forth within the canyon here. It's kind of cool. If you don't have a dropper post, you're really working too hard. This dropper post is awesome. You have to have one if you want to be able to go faster and jump and transition quicker. Dropper post is where it's at. Most bikes nowadays have them, but if you don't, definitely worth the investment. Whew. Yeah. Whew. X-Cut is a fun trail. Highly recommend it. Fast and flowy. Great trail to warm up on. Good time. Okay, X-Cut and actually all the trails lead down to this a road. It's called Bottom Road. It's down past the power lines. So you get down to the bottom road and then turn back to your north. And that'll take you back up to the parking area. It's clearly a climb, but it's worth it because the downhill's a blast. When I talked to the trail maintenance guy there, he was telling me as far as snakes go, he says even in the summertime, rarely see them. There's a couple areas where the rock outcropping areas are that you'll see them, but pretty much keep the trails away from those areas, which is good. So yeah, we'll head back up to the lot. That wasn't too bad. After a short little climb, you're back out on pretty level road here, access road. This will get us back to the parking lot, and maybe we'll do another loop. I don't know, we'll see. Try a different trail. Okay, I'm gonna do another loop here. There's just so many different trails to hit. I just wanna see if, I wanna try another one before we leave. Just really impressed, actually. The dirt's really great and fun and flowy, and let's check out another trail. Okay, I'm on Big Tire 2 now. So, big tire, leads to Big Tire 2. Let's check it out. A lot of flowy trails here. Again, the trail's all, the Main Street trail takes you up to the top, and then there's options. But pretty much all of them are downhill. So not super steep, but just nice and gradual. It gives you some good speed and some nice flowy trails. I'm having a problem with my front brake. Lost some pressure. See if I can pump that and get some pressure back. There we go. I had a sagebrush stuck in my brake and I pulled it out and lost some pressure. Kind of weird. Yeah. Woo! Nice and flowy and fun. As with any new trail, I usually go pretty mild the first time I ride it, just because you don't know what's around the next corner. And then gives me a good idea what to expect next time. Then I try to challenge myself just a little bit more. Definitely am enjoying these trails. Really kind of exceeding expectations, actually. A lot of good challenging opportunities and fun, flowy. But you still get a good workout. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Woo! All right. So these single track trails are pretty narrow and they're deep. So you have to watch your pedals in some places here. So you'll definitely do some bumping and grinding here if you're not careful. This bike seems to do really well on this trail. I'm riding a Specialized 2019 Specialized Stump Jumper Alloy 29er. Okay, go straight. All right, here we go. That's fun. Oh, just some traversing here through the little valley, gully, whatever you want to call it. Guess it depends on where you're from. Ugh. Probably in the wrong gear. All right, so we're to the power line already. So the bottom road, which takes you back to the parking lot, should be coming up pretty quick, if I remember right. And this looks like the bottom road. Right on. Well, heading back to the parking lot. I gotta say the trails did not disappoint. I will definitely be back to the State Patrol trail system here in Tri-Cities, right off of 395. And you can find it pretty easy on Mountain Bike Project, Trail Forks, pretty much any of the mountain bike trail apps. And yeah, pretty sweet ride. Until next time.